Lindsay has a Scorpio moon. It's not cold. When you have taken it to a point that we've decided it's time to kill you off on the script, that's it. You're dead. Like, we can look straight through you. You don't exist anymore.
It's a little preppier. Like, you see more like sorority, fraternity. Kyle is always like an eternal,
almost 50-year-old frat boy.
fraternal.
Keeping the key to the apartment, however, raises a red flag. Does he have a key to the apartment that you are going to be moving into?
Sure
Can he
doesn't.
pop up at any time? Nobody does petty quite like New York.
Because why move on peacefully when you could spiral publicly?
Welcome to reality in 5D.
Where the rent is criminal.
And the brunches are hostile. Let's spill. Hi, guys. Thanks for listening to Reality in 5D with Matt.
And Courtney.
Oh, my gosh. What a journey we have gone on.
Yeah, we're really starting to unpack, aren't we?
We are. And it's crazy because the last time we recapped the city, we were like, you know what? We came into this giving up all hope on Summer House. And honestly, I think we have given up hope for the future of Summer House. But we have decided to go back and finish the season of Summer House so we can be more up to speed with the West Amanda scandal, Kyle Amanda divorce that's going to be crammed down our throats, clearly.
Mm-hmm.
We won't recap Summer House, but we're going to watch it to get up to speed. We will recap the city because there is a lot going on and a lot to talk about here.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of, I mean, there were funny moments. There were some laugh out loud moments, but it was kind of sad.
It was.
Kind of sad.
There was a lot of sad aspects.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, well, seeing Amanda's point of view, like seeing the apartment in such disarray.
That was the first thing I caught. And I don't think it's like, I mean.
And there's no judgment in like your house being messy. It's more like her mental state and well being. I could really see how much she was suffering.
Yeah, like you think it got to that because of maybe depression or.
I mean, Kyle was even trying to talk to her at one point, and she was like fixated on her shoes and her things. Like she didn't hear one word, but she was so concerned about her things. And I mean, I don't know.
And I found that interesting as well because, you know, he only went to that closet because he was next door doing a business meeting for Loverboy, which, remember, she's the creative director. And they were talking about the mock turtleneck that he was wearing. And he was like, what do you think Amanda would think of it? And they were like, he's like, do we have time for her opinion on this? And they were like, can you get it today? Because she wasn't even there.
Wow.
And then they show the proximity. It's obviously next door to the apartment. So he's like, can I run over and talk to her real quick? And that's when he goes over to talk about the mock turtleneck. And when he went to seek her opinion on what is essentially her job with the company. And she didn't even care about his opinion or anything that he was saying in that moment.
No.
You could tell.
Yeah.
You could tell.
I love me a mock neck too.
You do? I was gonna ask. So also, do you think a man can wear a mock neck? Kyle asked, you know, so I'm wondering. I haven't personally, I don't think I've worn a mock turtleneck.
I think it all depends on the person, you know, and the personality. I think it's
Agreed.
a little preppier. Like you see more like sorority, fraternity, like people wearing more mock necks these days. So Kyle is always like an eternal,
almost 50-year-old frat boy.
eternal fraternal frat boy. Yes. So, you know, I get it. He wants to wear the mock neck. I didn't think it looked bad on him. I liked it. I think you should.
I kind of liked it too. Keeping the key to the apartment, however,
was weird.
Raises a red flag. And he's like, so are you going to pop in at any time? Which is weird. And she's like, yeah, do you not want me here? And I'm like, does he have a key to the apartment that you are going to be moving into?
Sure
Can he
doesn't.
pop up at any time? It's strange. The The level of control, the back and forth. I mean, and no one expects everything to be given to the cameras. Let's be real here. But there are huge chunks missing. Which makes sense because we see in the trailer that Wes and Sierra meet Amanda for lunch in the upcoming episode. So it's
Oh,
kind of, there's
yeah.
like a backtrack here. Things are kind of being filmed in different time.
Yeah, we're starting to see some like old footage being shown of like some instances that were questionable
Yeah, and I
and
question a
maybe
lot of it.
timelines that were not adding up. So I think that's what they're doing. Honestly, though, like, it's, I don't know what to think sometimes. Like, I'm kind of upset that they thought, let's, on our anniversary, get together and go on a date and bring the cameras just so that we can then break up or move
So
out.
she could tell him that she wanted to move out. He kind of got
Yeah.
blindsided on camera too. That kind of sucked.
Come on, if you don't want to be around him or with him anymore, then why did it, you did it for the cameras? Like you did it for the show.
And I want to be.
Oh, and that's why she married him. Because let's be real, he hasn't changed. The issue hasn't changed. She knew this when she got married to him. She just can't deal with it anymore.
I
Maybe therapy has brought it up so many times that
agreed. And
they're not over it.
I don't really like Kyle. I don't think they should have gotten married. I
So
think,
many people
and
didn't think they should.
we've seen that for seasons on Summer House.
Yeah.
Several reasons why. But he is really looking like the a good guy in this whole thing, and that's so strange to me to say. Like the way it's come, it's a weird
That's true.
web that has been woven here.
It is. It's very strange.
Because he really seems to care, and it could be too late. But she can't act like she's shocked because he cheated all before they got married several times. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So whatever it is that they're going through, he clearly does care, and maybe too late, but you can tell she's moving out for good. And
Yeah.
she's hit him with this whole, oh, it's just for a little bit, we're just gonna figure things out. But then you can tell. Like watching it, you can tell she's moving out for good.
Seeing his mom's reaction was just absolutely
Heartbreaking.
heartbreaking. And her talking about how they've been unhappy for a long time. I mean, they were kind of telling how, like, some of their struggles, and you could really see it. You could see it in the apartment. You can see it in their, like, bodies, their faces, their whole demeanor. I mean, even when they showed the dog, oh my God, the dog was skin and bones.
Is that not like
The
that
dog
breed?
looked, I don't know.
Maybe the
The dog
dogs could be
showed some
depressed.
neglect as well.
They could be depressed. You
I
never
don't
know.
know. With the way she asked if he fed them, and he's like, yeah. And she's like, did you let him out? And he's like, no. And they were like, oh. And I'm like,
Oh, you
okay,
could
so
tell she was annoying.
this is a thing. They constantly, and I was like, well, it just like gives insight. And then they showed the dog, and I was like, oh my gosh. Because I was wondering, I'm like, if you're so worried about the dog, why did you leave it with Kyle? Like, you had no aversion to just leaving your dog with somebody else? Like, I would have taken the dog. I'm sorry if we're splitting. I'm going to fight for the dog. You know what I mean?
I'm taking the dog.
I'm taking the dog.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Or at very least, I'm going to make sure the dog is fed or come over. She's got a key. She's got a key. You're not coming over to feed the dog, but you just want a key for like power over him? That's weird. Or to show up to try to catch him cheating so that you have an excuse to finally divorce him. Like, I'm so over it. I'm just over it. And I feel bad for her because I can tell she's really struggling mentally with some things. And I've seen enough hoarders to like know that that's usually like loss or something deeper and, like psychological. So I feel bad for her in those aspects.
I feel bad for that. I mean, we're not going to act shocked that the relationship is shit.
No, I'm
It's
not
never
shocked
been a good
at all.
relationship.
I'm honestly sick and tired of hearing about it at this
Agreed.
point.
I do like, I mean, first of all, and they can go, honestly, from the show. Kyle and Amanda could go because the show itself has enough of a supporting cast to continue.
You're right.
And I love Lindsay and Lindsay's girl group. And I like Kenny. And I kind of like the beef between the two of them. It's hilarious to me because Lindsay Leo with a Scorpio moon. And you've got Gavin, or not Gavin, I'm so sorry. Well, yeah, Gavin is the friend, but you've got Kenny, who is a Libra. I don't know. What was his moon? We need to.
Scorpio.
He had a Scorpio moon as well. So funny, so funny. So
That's why they can go tit for tat.
exactly, they're very similar. And she's like complaining to Gavin, and he like that he called her a man hater, and Gavin kind of like agreed. And then
Gavin seems like he agrees to everyone, though. I'm not gonna lie.
well, he also says that Kenny can dish it but not take it, and that's not true with a Libra. It's just that we're gonna take it to the next level. Like if you're gonna actually step in and you're gonna back and forth, especially a Libra with the Scorpio moon, and I'm a Libra with the Scorpio moon, so it's not that we can dish it and we can't take it, but it's not going to end. We're going to get the last word. Like, we're going to take it there. Like, you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. You can't take it. Like, it could be like a ha ha ha, that's funny, good one. But you take it there. You're like, you could either be Tyler Perry or Medea.
Right. It's called balance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to get her before I get got.
Right. Because nobody's going to get me if I get them before I get got.
Well, do you see what I mean? It's okay when you're dishing it, but if it's somebody else.
Right. I think we're saying the same thing, right? We're saying the same thing.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, people should stay in their lane. And if you swerve, I mean, you get clipped. I like Kenny though. I really do. I even like the girlfriend. I don't like how much she's allowing him to control her narrative in New York. Does that make sense? What I'm trying to say?
Oh, Kenny's girlfeel?
Uh-huh.
I don't know how I feel
okay,
about her.
let me be. First of all, it took me a minute to learn her name.
Yeah,
Okay,
what is it?
I kept being like Kenny's girlfriend. It's Whitney.
Whitney.
Whitney moved from Minnesota to New York. That's why Lindsay and Kenny are having their moment, because she was being like, "Oh wow, she moved all the way here for you with no ring," and that's why he was upset. That he felt like she was forcing him to propose, which isn't what she was saying at all. But and that's why Lindsay was like, "What?" But his girlfriend, I feel like, is maybe a little socially awkward or doesn't make friends easily. I don't get it, but he's really trying hard for her more than she is trying.
She's from West Coast,
Minnesota.
He said she had a lot of friends in LA. I thought she was from LA.
Everyone has friends in LA.
And no friends in New York? That's so weird.
Yeah, but I'm just...
How did you meet Kenny then?
He said they were dating, and then he went through the whole thing with his mom. And his mom was diagnosed with cancer, and I think she might have passed away. That's the vibe I'm getting. That's a vulnerable spot. And so they broke up.
Oh, they broke up.
Yeah, and now they've rekindled.
Okay. Some of her vibes are a little weird. She's very territorial. She's very, she plays that role anyways. And then also, like, when Lindsay was, like, grilling him, she's like, I'm not getting involved. Ha, ha, ha.
They said she has an alter ego named Claire. So I'm like, when do we meet Claire?
When they talked about Gavin showing up, and she's like, that doesn't happen anymore in respects to me. I was like, well, that's kind of rude. Who's his friend? Like, granted, maybe not just, like, walking straight in, but, like...
Well, and there was a time in our life when we lived downtown, and our friends had a key to our apartment, and they could just pop in whenever, but that wouldn't be now. You get to a point where that you grow out of that. We didn't have a problem with it then. We didn't have a kid then. That's what I'm saying.
It was like, fine, you're coming back from... And we lived right by the bars, and we lived downtown, so it was like, yeah, come, stay over.
It's more a red flag to me that she's friends with Danielle. Yeah. Or, like, really likes Danielle. Yeah. Because Danielle is a shady character.
Real shady and jealously shady. She's real competitive. She's not a girl's girl. She wants you to think she has your back and is a girl's girl, and then she's gonna snatch your guy.
I mean, well,
she's gonna be shit talking you to your guy.
The man she is with is married.
See what I mean?
Yeah, and she even said that the divorce was amicable. It was going well. And then the girlfriend found out about Danielle, and now it's messy.
I wonder why.
So, I mean, her existence is even messing up their divorce.
Her popping up in Lindsay's face, like, "Hi, Lindsay." I was even like, "Oh shit!"
Well,
and then I saw Lindsay looking like, "Hey." I was like, "Girl, same."
It was too soon.
Yeah.
You could tell. And speaking of popping up, Lindsay's sitting there with Gavin, and Danielle's ex, the chef, pops up.
Oh yeah.
And I love pops up, but is conveniently mic'd and ready for our conversation again. But Lindsay's like, I'm just picky about my energy and doesn't want coffee with Danielle. And I understand that because when you do get to this point in your life, we're very, like, I relate to Lindsay. We're younger parents and we're like getting to this point. Well, you know,
I love
like
that you called us younger parents. Yes.
parents of a younger child.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? And it does change. Your priorities do change and you stop putting up with bullshit, you know, and you have to protect your energy and what you allow around your kid because they're going to learn from that. You don't want them to bring toxic people around.
No.
So I applaud Lindsay. I think she's doing a great job.
I do too. I think she's doing great.
And the friends that she's brought to the show, thank God. Like, if we would have gotten the city and never had to do like a summer house frat party, I would have been.
That's what was going to happen.
Well, I think we are. I think we're just going to have to clean up the undermath, like the aftermath. This was us having to deal with what was left over from Amanda and Wes having a whole
Honestly,
moment.
the second I saw Kyle and Amanda had followed us here, I was like, damn, I thought we got away from them.
I know.
Thought we were good.
I love Georgina, though. The play date with Lindsay when she shows up and she is like, here's some hand-me-down baby Louboutins and
yes,
she's
my
fabulous.
God. She is my favorite. What is her name?
Georgina.
She's
my favorite too. She literally gives no fucks.
What is Georgina's birthday? Did we write it down?
Oh, we didn't write it down. I need to print out that picture that has all of it on there. I know.
I love Georgina. She is giving. She's just like,
you don't know what she's going to say. And as soon as she says something, it's comic relief. It's perfect. Like something about, I mean, and we can relate because we have a little boy, but like you look over and he's painted his penis blue. Like,
oh my God.
She's like, the second he said,
which is funny because
it was
his favorite
quiet.
color's green.
Yeah.
I was like, boys, man, I'm telling you, they're just a different species.
Yeah. I feel bad for Lindsay. Like, she's dealing with the legal shit and mediation and how, like, having to figure out basically the next 18 years of Gemma's life with.
Let's be real. If anyone can do it, though.
Okay, yeah.
Lindsay was born for that job.
You're right.
I'm pretty sure she probably put in there, like, this clause. That's why she's doing this. Remember, who did she have, like, write her an apology in, like, spreadsheet form or something? And she's like, I love this.
Scorpio moon. Oh, wait, no. We need receipts, timelines. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Georgina is, it's crazy to me. And maybe that's where the no fucks and the stuff that just pops out of her mouth, it could be really the mask for the trauma, because she does say that her husband left her while she was 30 weeks pregnant and they had a toddler. Yeah. And he just packed up and moved out. And she talks about being in a really good place with him right now, which was good because she was thinking about getting a voodoo doll. And I'm like, oh, I love this girl. We need to figure her out for real. I can't believe we didn't look up her full-on profile before
good
coming
sense
on
of humor.
here.
I really like her. I appreciate her. She brings substance, value to the cast. Mm-hmm. And I'm here for it.
I'm here for it too. I love it.
Who else do we have?
Well, Lindsay also has Yvonne.
I don't know how I feel about Yvonne.
Well, Yvonne is like our age, but also not a parent, so she doesn't. Our age. I mean, they're like a little bit older than we are, but you know what I mean, like close. Yes,
and young parents.
Yeah, that's right. And she keeps forgetting that Lindsay's a mom. And, you know, they talk about how in their 20s they were bouncing around New York and they could get you into anywhere. And they were basically a who's who, like, tour guide of New York City. Yeah. But now Lindsay's a mom and she can't go out after 11 and she can't,
But
all the
that's like
time.
a lot of us millennials. Like, let's be real. At like in 2012, it was like, yes, 2 hours before work, let's take this last shot. And like now it's like 2026. We are like,
Ew.
I'm gonna
A shot of
sleep in.
espresso.
Yeah, a shot of espresso.
Yeah.
2 hours before work. Woo! Like it is not the same. Everyone who was partying back then is not doing that now. I guarantee you.
I love that Andrea's the one that went and told Lindsay that Kenny doesn't like her.
Yeah.
And then, like, he would. He would.
So messy. I
He
think
is, but
he's
I
hurt.
love
His
him.
feelings are hurt from getting told he couldn't just like walk into the apartment. He's like, I'm gonna go start some drama everywhere.
Oh, well, he's getting Botox at Georgina's salon. I loved it.
Oh yes, the
And
11 lines.
I was kind of shocked Amanda actually showed up to the party. I mean, at least she's doing her job this time. And maybe it's
She
because
always shows up for a camera. We know that.
What are you talking about? Every time they would go out, though, she'd go straight to bed and not go and film out.
She was still
Always in the bed.
So was everyone else in Summer House. That's why it was so late.
Just Paige and what's her name?
No, Hannah, Paige,
But-
Sierra,
Well, Sierra had to
Amanda.
replace Hannah.
All of them just lay around in the bed. Except for Lindsay. She was the only one ever like, let's go out, let's do things.
Right. Well, I mean, and now here we are. We've actually got Amanda out and doing things and working now that she doesn't have Kyle and Loverboy. Which you think she'd be working to level up Loverboy because she could take half of it in the end of this. It is. And it's sad because Kyle even tells, like, the guys that he can tell Amanda has given up.
I mean,
And then
I
she
could
wants to
too.
move out.
It was evident. She looked like she hated him for a long time and resented him, like openly. Like she would always be yelling at him and stuff. And then like embarrassed and like they just have a weird dynamic. But she especially looked hateful. And I know it was like a lot of other deep-seated resentment. I'm not saying it wasn't worth it or warranted, but girl, you chose that. You chose that.
Mm-hmm.
And if you weren't over that, why did you go through with that for so long? I just don't understand.
I don't get it either.
She wants to blame him like she lost 10 years of her life because of him. Wake up, girl. Wake up.
Yeah. Were you not watching the same show we were?
I know.
Yeah. I love it. Georgina said that right before, because the last episode we saw her little closet, right? Where she's got the Chanel and the going out clothes and the casual clothes and the bra and panty, like, box and, like, the whole setup in her closet. And she's like, oh, yeah, I had to come here straight from work, so I didn't have time to shave. I just lasered all the hair off. I'm
Yeah.
like, we need to be her friend.
I know.
We really, really need to be her friend. I just couldn't do New York.
She needs
Maybe
lots
for
of
a
friends,
weekend.
I feel like. She needs good people in her life. I feel she's been let down by a lot of people in her life. So I hope good things for her. She's got great energy.
Me too.
And such a good sense of humor.
Danielle being nervous to be around Lindsay because she turned down her date, her coffee date. I'm like, she has a right to do that.
She was nervous. I couldn't tell when she popped up.
Yeah,
sprang up,
right
hey,
on in.
Lindsay, come here, let me kiss you.
She's done that twice. Like now, just like
And then-
pushes her way in, so forced. I'm like, cameraman or production, calm down. Like, make it organic.
Literally nothing she ever does matches up with anything that she says. How are you going to say you were nervous about seeing someone and then that's how you react? Doesn't make sense. Remember how she's like, I am always Team Lindsay. I just like want to make sure she's okay. And then like secretly be like sabotaging her.
Well, she needs Lindsay to find a man and break up with him so she can give him a handy in a taxi later.
No, she just didn't want
or an Uber.
Carl. She's just jealous over Carl. Oh, and so she attacked Lindsay. She went right for Lindsay. Under the guise of like, I'm being a good friend to you.
And then she cries and called Lindsay cold. And I'm like, that's because Lindsay has a Scorpio moon. It's not cold.
The truth is cold.
No, it's not even cold. It's that when you have taken it to a point that we've decided it's time to kill you off on the script, that's it. You're dead. Like, we can look straight through you. We can you don't exist anymore. And that's what Lindsay's done to her. You can see it. You can feel it.
Well, because the cold hard truth. That's why it's called that.
Lindsay's got better things to do. Like Andrea hooked her up with that hot guy that she's into.
Yeah.
She's like actually into. So here we go.
I loved him for doing that.
Uh-huh. Kyle trying to broker a deal or like trying to help mediate the situation between Lindsay and Danielle. I'm like, worry about your wife. Go talk to your wife.
He butchered that up. And when was slut ever like mentioned?
He started to be like, she slut shamed you. And then he pulled back because he was like, well, I can't even say that. That's going to get me in trouble. Well, too late. You already did it. Like, finish the sentence.
I heard is him say the word slut. And I was like, oh, she didn't even say that. Why are you saying that? That's such a like specific, distinct word to use and like put in someone else's mouth. Like, ugh. No wonder why Danielle's face was like pure shock. I was like, Kyle, shut up. You're making things worse.
Right.
Just stop.
Here we go. I mean, and that's when Kenny was like actually confronting Lindsay and coming for Lindsay, saying she was prying and not genuine, said she was drama, that she was fighting with everybody in the middle of a fight at his girlfriend's trying to make friends party. And I'm like, God, okay, Kenny, calm down. You're making it a bigger deal now. You're going to look back and be like, remember when we fought over this when they're friends the next season?
Yeah. Yeah, but he's a diplomat.
Piss me off when he called her out for having a kid with someone after 2 months, and then he kept pulling her being a mom or her having a kid. I could tell Lindsay, like, she was trying to remain calm, but she was getting pissed, and honestly, rightfully so, because you brought the kids into this, and at that point, all bets are off.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I get kind of where he was coming from when he was like, how are you going to say I rushed into my relationship when she kind of did the same thing? She knew that guy for 2 months and then had a baby with him. So, I mean, I get where he is coming from. And I feel like even she was like, all right. But like, she was just saying, like, I just don't know. It was such a commitment that girl showed. I don't know many women who would do that without a ring. And that's when he was still ready to just like, combat, and she had already kind of disarmed after that a little bit, and he was still like ready to go. And I think he could have stood down a little bit more, you know what I mean, or at least tried to see that she was coming from the intention of the girlfriend and not meant it in such
Amanda tried to explain that to the girlfriend too when Whitney was like, oh, I'm not going to go over there, I'm not going to get involved, and Amanda's like, you need to understand, she's actually looking out for you. She's trying to protect you. She's questioning him.
Yeah.
But I mean, also you have to understand that the girlfriend's going to be defensive of that and their relationship on some level. So I get it.
He felt he needed to clear his name. You would do the same thing if you were like being interrogated in that line like that, like he was.
Well, yeah, when you are lined up and people are like saying this, and this about you, but they don't understand why you are that way or where it's coming from, you do feel a need on some level to explain that.
Yeah.
And it's not like you're going to sit there and let everyone tell you how you are, and then you're not going to let them know the truth.
Yeah.
So,
but you're right. I think they will end up friends.
They will, and I get them, and I like them, and this is what I wanted. I did want more of them in the city. I wanted less of the party. Like, okay, I can handle them at a bar, having these moments and talking out some real life shit, whatever. If that's how you have to do it, that's fine.
Walk away cordially,
right?
That was amazing.
She was even like, and she was pissed, but she was like, "Thank you for inviting me." But
that is conflict resolution right there. Way to go.
It was crazy the next day when she was apartment shopping with Amanda, and she asked Amanda if she had told her parents about all of this. And Amanda's like, no, I don't want to worry them. The very next scene, Kyle's telling his mom. I mean, how close are your families even? That is the mom going to reach out and be like, oh my God, she's moving out?
I don't know. She didn't get that hoarding behavior. I don't know where though. I know that.
Well, that's true. But that's also a trigger from like depression and shit as well.
I don't know her story for sure, but
it was sad.
Like that's probably, she's got some deep-seated traumas too that...
Anytime a marriage ends, it's sad too. And the mom breaking down and just like saying that she knew they were unhappy and all of that, like that was sad.
Yeah, it was sad.
We can't end on a sad note. And we forgot to play Keep It Cute or Put It On Mute, so... Keep it cute or put it on mute. Are you ready for this?
Yes, we're gonna mute Kyle and Amanda.
Oh, oh man. Bro talks. Keep it cute or put it on mute.
I mean, keep it cute.
Agreed. That's the whole point,
Who
right?
doesn't want Botox? Yes, please.
Keep it cute or put it on mute. Mock turtlenecks.
Yes, keep it cute.
Keep it cute. All right.
Super
Keeping it cute.
Super
All
cute.
right. Keep it cute or put it on mute. The forced makeup dates. The meet me for
Mute.
coffee.
Mute,
The let's
mute,
sit in front of the
mute.
camera and talk it about. We're going to mute it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was fun. That was a little
Toxic
quick
ass.
round to keep it cute or put it on mute. Toxic ass is right.
Cafe, like, meet me for coffee. No, that's just toxic behavior. We know what's going to happen there. That's like meet me at the flagpole. You know what I mean? 3:00.
Right. Let's just do it now.
Yeah.
In front of everyone so we can all have the tea. Well, until next week, which, I mean, gosh, the West and Sierra
Is that
entrance.
coming up next week?
Yeah.
We need to catch up on our summer house then, so we are like, know what is going on. I can't believe that as soon as we boycotted the show.
The good tea happened, damn it. All right, well, if anyone can binge a Bravo show, it's us.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Thanks for listening to Reality in 5D with Matt
and Courtney.
Bye, guys.